I sincerely apologize that I may have interrupted your focus on your current task. The failure which I have completed was absolutely unintentional. It is my dearest wish that you, my dearest chap, continue to proceed with the action you were doing before I unintentionally interrupted you. I recall you were about to verbally communicate to me about the highest quality of the previously planned outcomes. What is the reason for your malfunctioning? I make a hypothesis that you might have already finished your communication with me. Then allow me to use this current moment to retort. Describe the face, body shape, clothing, and possible hairstyle of the individual Marsellus Wallace, or any other part or detail of the said individual that may help us recognize him. What was the previous state you were located before arriving to this location? I am very confused with the current situation. What? I believe that there is no such state in the world that is officially known as what as for December the 14th, 2010. In the case such state does exist, I directly ask you, do the native people speak the English language there fluently? That sentence made me feel even more confused. What? English? You who gets sexually involved with a female person that is responsible for the birth of a human child, do you have the ability to speak it? Yes, absolutely. I am pleased that you can receive the verbal messages I am sending you the correct way. Affirmative. Describe the face, body shape, clothing, and possible hairstyle of the individual Marsellus Wallace. It greatly saddens me that I am still very confused with this situation. What? I sarcastically order you to say, what, one more time. In fact, I sarcastically order you to do so for the second time, and I wish for a supernatural creator in a theistic religion to damn that task in the case you decide to execute it. Describe the face, body shape, clothing, and possible hairstyle of the individual Marsellus Wallace. He is an African descent. Continue informing me with the details. The hair on his head either failed to grow or he externally removed the hair with a shaver, or possibly with scissors. Does he resemble a prostitute? I am greatly confused and astonished with the question, and I unintentionally say what? Does he resemble a prostitute? I do not believe so. Then what was your motive in trying to have sexual intercourse with him, presuming he is a prostitute? Even though you strongly deny it, I know you tried to execute the said task but later failed to do so. You tried to have sexual intercourse with him. And I presume that Mr. Wallace does not obtain pleasure from sexual intercourse with individuals, unless the other person executing the sexual activity with him is his married partner, Mrs. Wallace. Have you ever read the holy book of the Christian religion, Brett? Yes, I have. The said book contains a passage I have stored in the memorial area of my brain, and it would be suitable to announce in this current situation, Ezekiel 25:17. The constructed road of the morally appropriate human male is beset on all edges of a shape by the political incorrecties of the individuals whose only relevant interest is to gain personal benefit, and the bad quality leadership of males that commonly do terrible decisions. A male acquires an infusion of holiness if he works under the name of a non-profit organization and has intentions that are ethically considered good, and if he leads a number of sheep through an area between two mountains that have very limited light sources, since he is verifiably the keeper of his male siblings, and he also can track down young persons that are unfamiliar with their current location. And I will make an aggressive impact with significant amounts of disliking to upper parts to those individuals who attempt to insert toxic materials into the bodies of my male siblings and violently remove the existence of my male siblings. And you will understand why over 2.2 billion people refer to me as the Lord when I attempt to torture, mutilate and devastate you with great force.